Today we're going to look at dual occupancy designs in Logan. Now the Logan LGA is a massive area south of Brisbane and comprises of about 70 suburbs. Now Logan is undergoing an unprecedented population boom driven by employment opportunities, lifestyle and proximity to good schools, medical and sports facilities, shops and all other amenities. It is no wonder that dual occupancy home designs have become a much sought after property option in the Logan area for both investors and owner-occupiers. As mentioned previously, the rules and regulations for dual occupancy dwellings vary from council to council. Given the Logan Council area is vast, there are a number of rules around dual occupancy designs which you may wish to be aware of. Now the Logan City Council definition for a dual occupancy is actually a dual occupancy auxiliary unit. According to the Logan City Council, a dual occupancy design is where both dwellings are owned by the same person on one land title. Regarding the auxiliary unit, it has a maximum of 2 bedrooms, it has no more than 1 kitchen, there is no more than 1 living space. Combined with the main dwelling or primary dwelling, there is only 1 vehicle crossover or driveway allowed, and it has a maximum size of 70 square metres if it is in the residential zone category and on a lot less than 1,000 square metres. The maximum size can go up to 100 square metres if on a larger block. So what is the assessment level for a dual occupancy design? Obtaining an approval for a dual occupancy property can be relatively easy and straightforward if you have prior experience in dealing with the process. Dual occupancy designs are easy to develop as long as you adhere to the planning scheme. They often do not require council approval and do not have a minimum lot size. If a dual occupancy complies with the density requirements and the self-assessable criteria, in most instances it will be self-assessable. This means that it doesn't have to go through a full council approval process. So dual occupancy designs in Logan can be self-assessable when they meet the council criteria. If you'd like any further information on the Logan area and the dual occupancy designs we have on offer, please let us know. And don't forget to download our free report on dual occupancy homes.
The dual dwelling is a revolutionary product that fundamentally changes the viability of investing in residential property. When viewed from the road, it appears to be a high-quality standard residential dwelling that would typically rent for approximately $450 per week, which means that it has been accepted by Queensland's leading developers of owner-occupier land estates. It's when you look at the floor plan that the revolutionary design becomes clear. What appears to be 1 dwelling is in fact 2 dwellings that will typically rent for an astonishing $650 per week. If we separate the 2 dwellings, you can see that as you enter the front door, we have a delightful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with stone benchtops to the kitchen and bathrooms, European appliances, air conditioning, and spacious outdoor living that would typically rent for $350 per week. Dividing the 2 dwellings is a commercial-grade fire-rated wall that provides fantastic insulation and sound barrier between the 2 homes. Externally, a standard height dividing fence separates the 2 backyards, creating privacy and space to both dwellings. The second dwelling comprises 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and the same high level of finish, including stone benchtops to the kitchen and bathrooms, European appliances, air conditioning, and a spacious private outdoor living area that would typically rent for $300 a week. Both homes have their own water and power meter, which means that each tenant is responsible for their own utilities cost. Now let's talk about the fundamentals of this exceptional property. The dual dwelling provides the investor with 2 rents instead of 1, which means that the property should be positively geared and you will have more money in your pocket each week. Because the dual dwelling is constructed at such a high standard, we are able to build in owner-occupier dominated estates, helping to drive capital growth. There are minimal outgoings with only 1 set of rates and no body corporate fees. If you are serious about property investment, there is no better proposition than the dual dwelling